All right, so I had a really cool epiphany or realization as I prepared for the last night's talk. And as I gave it last night, it connected even more. I finally found how to communicate why the alignment of spirit, mind, body, and money is so important and how they feed into each other and why it's in that order. So, I've never had this clarity of how the pieces go. I just think it's important. But now, so if you have a connection to your spirit, that's your direct line to your creator, to your source. You kind of feel that through your heart, your passions, your interests. So you're getting communication and you've been given gifts from your spirit world, from your spiritual beliefs to who you are and what you're supposed to do. And if you connect to that, you get more clarity around what it is you do. It's why your passions lead you, your heart tells you. So that if you align with your spirit, you have a better understanding of what you are supposed to be doing and who you are. The next step is the mind. And we know that thoughts create your reality, and what you think, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right, as Henry Ford said. So if you know what you're supposed to be because you feel it from your heart and your spirit, but your mind doesn't believe it, then you can never become that because your mind will not allow it to be. So you have to have your mind aligned with your spirit so that what you receive from your source now can become reality because your mind believes it. The body is important because we need to take care of ourselves so we're healthy, so we can enjoy this great life. But also, some of those cues that we get guiding us along the way, our body picks up on it. We feel it in our body just as much as we do in our spirit and our mind. So we need to be able to read those cues. But if your body is ailing, you might miss those signals because, your back is always hurting and you're thinking about that. And if your back is always hurting, then your mind is probably not feeling really good, and that pulls you out of alignment from your spirit. So now if you have your body in good shape, as good as you can, and when I say shape, I don't mean like muscles, but like your body is being taken care of and it is in as good a shape as possible for you, then now you have that aligned with your mind. So your body feels good, your mind feels good, and your mind can stay focused on what the spirit is telling you. And finally, you bring money into the picture. Because we live in this physical world, we need to be able to allocate dollars to make this life a reality. So we know what we're supposed to do from our spirit. We believe it, so therefore it can become. Our body is able and willing to make that happen. And now we know exactly what we're supposed to be doing, that we can allocate our dollars to the places that allow us to live that life. I've never had that clarity. I've never had that succinct message of how those four things connect, which I think is going to take the message to the next level. So even if nothing from this talk came to good, so let's just say I bombed it, I figured out how to communicate why those things are important to have in alignment versus just saying it and having random thoughts. So there is a direct connection. Spirit is the source telling you what you're supposed to be. The mind believes it and therefore it can become. Your body has to be willing and able to execute it, and you have to be able to keep your mind feeling positive because your body feels good. And then money brings it to reality by allocating dollars where it's supposed to be. Fucking amazing.